Hey, good morning, my leaders. How are you today? So, today we are going to talk about consistency. Just how do you maintain consistency in your business, especially if you are, someone who's doing other things. Maybe you're working full time or you are studying full time. How do you find that balance to stay consistent with your business? So the first thing, apologies, I think I'm getting flu, but I hope that I'm audible enough on your side. You can just type a one to let me know if my voice is clear enough. Okay. So the first thing about staying consistency is it starts with your day. Staying consistent starts with your daily routine. So you really need to come up with a daily routine that allows you to touch your business every day. And for me, one of the things that has helped is using the products daily, because then this becomes like, natural marketing. So I make sure that, the soap is forever, the tooth gels, I'm drinking the aloe every day. It helps you to stay consistent, but it also makes creating content easier. The reason why some people struggle with content is because we don't use the product. Now, when you're thinking, I need to do a marketing video, you're thinking maybe you need to buy the product, maybe you don't have it, and then it just becomes a hassle. But if you're someone who uses products daily, you can just switch on the camera while you're brushing your teeth. Already, you've created a video for marketing. Or when you're taking your alu, you can ask like whoever you stay with that is up to just take your video while you drink your aloe. So the trick is have a daily routine that you are using the products daily, because it becomes easy for you to do the videos, to market the product, but also using the products daily. When you're using the products, it shows on you, and it also becomes, marketing on its own, because the people that see you, they'll be seeing the difference. So you're not going out of your way actually to also market. The second thing is, like I said, share your personal usage story whenever possible. So that is when you record yourself taking your aloe and just say, I had my aloe vera gel this morning before work, or when you are using the soap or any other product that you like from Forever. And then you are just sharing you using the products whenever you can. For me, I normally create my short videos in the morning, because when I'm getting ready, I'm using the products. So let's say you're about to leave the house and you want to detangle your hair. Just take a short video of yourself spraying the aloe first in your hair. That is already, content that you can use to market. Detangling my hair before work, and then you just post a shot, and it doesn't even have to be long. It can even be just 10 seconds of you spraying the aloe and then, detangling your hair. So share your personal usage story whenever you can, and then integrate the Forever Living products into, normal conversations, into your daily work, rather than adding extra workload. So that is the first step. Your daily routine should include the products that you are using. So let me know there in the chat how many of you are actually using the products. Maybe you can type for us your favorite products from Forever Living products, or the product that you use on a daily basis. Just type for me there in the chat so that I know that you are you are with us. The second key to staying consistent is locking micro time slots. And I always say this. Sometimes people think, no, I can't do this forever because I don't have time on my hands. It's a lot of work and I'm busy. I only have two people that typed in the chat. Okay. Out of 27 people. Okay. So locking micro time slots, it's about finding even 15 to 30 minutes in a day. They can actually help you to build momentum for your business. So sometimes you think, oh, I need to make 3 hours every day to touch my business. No, you don't. You can do 15 to 30 minutes every single day, and you can actually make a difference in your business. So consistency is not about how much time you spend doing the business. It's about the value within that time that you have spent. If you feel like I only have 30 minutes, you can make that 30 minutes work for you if you do it consistently, which means in those 15 to 30 minutes a day, maybe in the morning you have 15 minutes, in the evening you have another 15 minutes. What you can do in the morning, you do a post on the product or on the business tip on social media. Okay, so you post maybe for me, I do like a weekly product focus. Last week, my product focus that I was promoting was aloe vera gel. So maybe in the morning, you do like a post where did you know that aloe vera gel helps with your gut health or something like that? Or if it's business related, maybe the past weekend you had a business meeting or anything like that. Those are the kind of posts that you can post, or you can post about Dubai that is coming up, can be anything that you can post on your social media. And then on your lunch break, maybe you have another 15 minutes. You can call two people during your lunch break while you are eating. One call maybe will last like 5 minutes, maybe less. So you can call two or three people actually during your lunch break if you only had 15 minutes. In the evening, you can put aside another 15 minutes. Where you can do like a quick call with your team, follow up with your team, how are they doing, what do they need assistance with. So just blocking out 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, 15 minutes in the evening, it can actually help you to grow your business. But this is something that you have to do consistently, which means you know that every single day at 5, I'm blocking out 15 minutes. In the afternoon during my break, I'm blocking out another 15 minutes. In the evening, I'm blocking out another 15 minutes. If you look at it, you have used 45 minutes in a day. If you want, you can even make it 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon, 10 minutes in the evening. But in those 30 minutes in total, in the morning, you did posting of your content. At lunch, you actually called prospects. In the evening, you followed up with your team. You might only be able to speak to two, three people a day, but look at it this way. If you did that every day for a week, how many people would you have spoken to in that week? If it's your team, let's say you divide it and you speak to two people every day for the week, that's already 14 people. How many downlines do you have? By the end of the month, will you not have spoken to everyone? But how much time have you allocated? It's just 10 minutes in the evening to just remember to call someone in your team and say, hi, how are you doing? How's the month going for you? Sometimes it's not even about forever, just to check in on them. And prospects, by the end of the week, you would have spoken to 14 prospects. If you are calling two people for 10 minutes every day on your lunchtime, you just call them, you follow up, when are they starting, all of that. So it seems like very little time, but you have actually done a lot because the posts that you are making, it keeps you visible on social media. You have people that are following, people that are commenting. They will also be coming to your inbox, sending you messages. You are generating leads for yourself. During your lunch break, you are checking who's replied your messages. Maybe you are responding to comments on your posts, and you call at least two people. So the key is not to put so many hours. Just find those small time slots that you maximize throughout the day. So 30 minutes a day can actually be enough for you to build your business if you block out small time slots in your day. Okay. And when we say block out, my laptop is saying my internet is unstable. Can you hear me clearly? Please just let me know in the chat if you can hear me, because I just received a message that says your internet is unstable. Just type a 1 or 2 in the chat. Okay, thank you so much, my leader. So you don't need hours, you just need to block out your time. And when we say block out, it means you're not on your phone watching TikTok. For these 10 minutes, it's high focus. You are only doing the tasks that you set out to do. Okay, so that's the second thing. The third thing is you need to automate your tasks and you need to create a system. So there are some tasks that we do that can actually be automated. I'll give an example of maybe posting your content on social media. You can link your accounts. So you can link, for me, I've linked my Facebook, my threads, and Instagram, so that when you post on Facebook, it posts across all your social media platforms. You can also link your WhatsApp to be linked to your Facebook, Instagram, and threads. So one post, then it posts across the social media platforms. It's going to save you time because sometimes when it's not linked, it means you're going to post something on Facebook, then you're going to copy it and go post it on Instagram. You're going to copy it and post it on WhatsApp. Like that time that you are taking to do that post, you might find you've actually spent 15 minutes but posting one thing across the social media platforms. So where you are able to automate some of these things, do it because it saves you time. We have the FOP 360. It can help you to schedule posts in advance. You can also do that with your Facebook and Instagram. They do have options to schedule posts in advance. So let's say you have time over the weekend. You can actually set it up to say Monday, post this, Tuesday, post this at this time. Then you upload everything for the week. Then it will, as long as you're connected to the internet, it's gonna do the posting for you without you having to physically go and post. So that is one way you can automate your social media content. Schedule the posts in advance, and then it can do the posting for you throughout the week. So use FOP 360 to track leads and follow-ups as well. If you're using FOP 360, it does give you like a leads report, people that have been to your website, people that are interested in the products that you need to follow up. You can use that and keep ready messages and presentations to save time. So you've been in business for a while. You know exactly the kind of questions that people ask. They're always asking, what do you do? What is this about? So how do I start? All of that. You can type, I think it's Dr. Chisenga or Leader Lucky. I think it's Dr. Chisenga. He did speak about this in his WhatsApp presentation to say you can actually do the shortcut messages so that if you receive a message, you are able to to just copy paste or to just select it from your shortcuts and send. It saves you time because sometimes one of the things that take up most of our time, it's like Heather will ask, so this C9, what does it do? Now you're going to be typing a long message explaining to her. Another person will ask because maybe you've promoted the product. You are typing another message responding to that person. Whereas if you know that I am promoting C9 this week, right? On the weekend, you can do short videos where you are explaining the C9. Some people ask, what is in the box? How much does it cost? You can do a short video. In under 2 minutes, you can explain the products that are in the box. You can explain the price. You can explain how the product works. And as people are inquiring, you are just sending the same video to everyone. It's going to save you time because you are not one by one explaining. For me, when I do short videos, I normally do one in English so that if someone doesn't speak the local language, then I send them the English one. I do one in my local language, which is Shona. If it's someone who speaks Shona, I just send them the Shona video to explain. Then you are saving yourself time of explaining the same thing over and over and over again. I also have a WhatsApp presentation that I did, and I created a group with myself where I was doing the presentation and sending it there. So now when I say I'm hosting WhatsApp presentation Friday at 7, I'm not doing the audios over and over again. I'm just forwarding those audios and pictures slowly, bit by bit, to the WhatsApp group. So I can be doing that while I'm cooking, while I'm doing other things, because it doesn't require me to actually be talking. I just forward a message while they are listening to it. Maybe I give them 5 minutes, then I forward another one, then I forward another one, and I'm asking them questions in between to see if they are following. But it's something that is already ready made. It's not something that I'm starting from scratch now. So keep ready messages and presentations to save yourself time of explaining and explaining the same thing over and over again, because sometimes it does get exhausting. And that is why you find sometimes we actually give up because you are tired of saying over and over. Everyone is asking you the same thing and you are explaining. And sometimes you spend the effort to explain, and then someone is not even gonna respond or anything like that. So do that for yourself to save time. Okay, I hope I have people following and I hope you are learning something. Focus on high impact activities. Don't do everything. Stick to the basics. Sometimes we do too much as FBOs and then we just burn ourselves out. So focus on the basics. The basics are what? Use the products, share the story or the testimonies, follow up with your prospects, and support your team. That is the basics. That is what you need to grow in Forever Living products. So focus on that. Use the products, share the stories and the testimonies of you and other people, your customers, your colleagues using the products. Follow up with your prospects and support your team. Those are the basics that you need to do. If you do too much, sometimes you also run out of energy. And I always say, in doing this, start where you are. Some people are not working, they are not touching their business because they feel like, no, my venue is not fancy enough, or all of those things. My camera is not perfect. But you don't need to be perfect and you don't need to do everything. You just need to stick to the basics. So make sure you're using the products, you are sharing the testimonies, you are following up with your prospects, and you are also supporting your team. That is the most basic thing you can do in Forever. And then partner with I think I wanted to say accountability partner or something like that. I was tired because I did the presentation like early this morning. Okay, so partner with accountability. Okay, so join or create accountability groups. Uh, like your 5 a.m. gang. Okay, the 5 a.m. group helps you to stay consistent in terms of waking up and attending training. But you need more than that if you are going to move up, level up, stay consistent. You need someone who's going to hold you accountable. If you said I'm gonna do 50 cc's, you are checking on each other, you're supporting each other. You have someone that is going to say, hey, how far are you with your 50 cc's? So for me, I have my other manager here in SA who's Yvonne. She's been the best accountability partner. She keeps me focused on the goals. She's asking me, she calls my leader, how far are you? Where are you now? If you're to do 50 cc's, we need to be here by now. What activities are we doing for the team? Let's host a business meeting. That is an accountability partner, someone who makes sure that you stick to your goal. Because sometimes when you are alone, it's easy to tell yourself, you know what, this month I'm tired. I will do this next month. Or this is not possible. I've put in too much work and I don't see the results. It's easy to quit when it's just you. But if you have someone else that is holding you accountable, it gives you that energy to keep pushing. Because I have this other person and I told them that I'm going to do this, so I need to work hard. Your accountability partner can also be even someone outside forever. It's someone that you've shared your goal with. I've seen a lot of people that have kids. You tell your child, you know what, this year I'm achieving global rally and we're going to go together to Dubai. They can be your accountability partner in a different way because they'll be reminding you, Mommy, you said we're going to Dubai next year. They could be asking you, how far are we with the trip to Dubai? And it keeps you accountable because you've shared your goal with someone. So find someone like that for yourself who's going to keep you on track with your goals. And you are sharing your goals and checking in with each other daily. And you celebrate the consistency. When you've made a sale, even if it's 150, it's one step towards the goal. You celebrate the small wins because that keeps you motivated. So find yourself an accountability partner. Then I always say this, outsource where possible. There are certain things that we do that are not really key for your business to grow. You know, delegate some of these tasks to free up your time. I say this all the time in the 5 a.m. If you want to stay consistent, you have to be willing to let go of wanting to be in control of everything, because one thing that kills consistency is burnout. You work, you work, you work, you show up every day, and then at some point you burn out and then you stop. So if there are certain things that you don't have to do, don't do them. You have a team of 10 people. Why are you the one doing all the posters? Why are you the one looking for all the venues? Then you still come and do the whole presentation. You will definitely burn out. So delegate some of these tasks. Start creating leaders in your team. Have someone who can help you with the flyers, someone who can help you with finding a venue. Teach your people how to present so that, they can also do that. That is how you delegate some of the stuff. You can also delegate some of the stuff that you do at home, because maybe you get home, you need to cook, you need to clean. By the time you are done with all of that, you don't have time for your business. Okay, not all of us maybe can employ maids to assist with the work, but you can teach your kids to do some of the small things. You can teach your kids to help you with the dishes, to help you with the cooking. It can make some of the workload lighter so that you are able to find more time to to do your business. You can teach your kids about the products, they can pack them for you. I have these orders, pack a tri-pack of aloe, pack this, pack that. They do that and it makes it easier for you. Okay. So that's another way you can do it. You have orders for customers. There are some customers where, like, you don't need to go to the product center, buy the product, and then go put it on Pudo. You can actually order online and Forever can pack and deliver for you to the client. So sometimes we burn ourselves out instead of actually, using the services that are available to us. If you are worried about the customer seeing the invoice, you can speak to the team there at the product center not to pack the invoice. They can do that for you. So you have a client who is in Durban and they want products. Order them online, put the delivery address of the customer, and Forever will handle all of that for you. You don't have to go buy them at the product center here in Joburg and then take them to Pudo and send them to Durban. That is just a waste of your time. So use the services that are available to you. Involve your family, turn your business into a lifestyle for the family. For me, right now, I'm not at home. I have customers that need products, but because I've trained my family, I've trained my sister, my even my colleagues at work actually, because I have products at the office in my desk. So sometimes I have a customer who wants to join. I'm not in the office. I've trained them. They know that, okay, I can call sometimes and say, hey, please pack two toothjars for me. There's someone who's coming to the office to collect. And they do that for me. So the people around you, they can be your support system if you allow them, you know. So look at how can you get all this support from everyone that is around you, and look at how you can train your team to take over some of the tasks so you don't burn out. Okay, I hope you're finding value in the session. Type for me in the chat if you are still with me. Let me know what is it that you are learning from the presentation. One of the last ones is you need to do a mindset shift. So sometimes because we see Forever Living products, it's something that is extra work, something that is a side hustle. We don't see it as part of our life. We don't look at it as a lifestyle. We don't look at it the way we would look at a normal business. It's just a side thing that we do. It's difficult to build consistency when your mindset towards the business itself is not that of someone who is working an actual business. So don't look at Forever as, yo, this is something extra. This is something that I have to do on top of the other many, many things that I'm doing. Look at it as part of your life. This is a lifestyle of health, of wellness, of sharing health and wellness with other people. And just remember that consistency compounds in small doses. The very small things that you're doing, if you do them consistently, it becomes a very, very big win. So busy is an excuse. When you say I'm busy, I'm doing this, that is an excuse. It might be valid. You're busy with exams, yes, but it's still an excuse. So consistency is a choice that you have to make, because you will always have other things to do. There will always be other important things that you can do, but you choose to stay consistent. So you choose to call your prospects despite you coming from work and being tired. You choose to say, the next 5 minutes, let me call at least one person. Consistency is always a choice that you are making. And you can either choose to say, I am tired, I'm going to sleep, or you can choose to say, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to do what I need to do. I'll always give an example of the 5 a.m. session. I have to wake up every single day, Monday to Friday, 365, the whole year. It's not easy, but it's a choice that you make to say, you know what, I am tired, but I'm going to choose to wake up. There will be times where you really, really can't show up. Like, for example, last week, because last week I had exams that I was writing in the morning. So if there is no speaker, then it becomes difficult for me to prepare the presentation and host the meeting. And after that, I'm going to write the exam. So that's why I had to cancel some of the lessons. But it's still a choice that you have to make. You know, you choose to do certain things over other things. So what are you choosing to do? Are you choosing to be consistent, or are you choosing to be busy, which is an excuse? So you definitely need to shift your mindset about your business. It's not an extra work. It's not a side hustle. It's a business. It's a lifestyle. And I have to choose it daily for me to remain consistent. I think that was my last slide. We are left with 4 minutes. I am going to allow participants to be able to unmute, share with us what you have learned, and maybe even what is it that you are doing to make sure that you stay consistent, with your business. So you're welcome to unmute yourself. You can also type in the chat